What up, everyone? It's Chief Sebi, Indigenous, the Realist, the Noble. Higher power. You now tuned into the Anomaly, who is Sebi Illuminati. All right, now in this segment, we're gonna get more into the occult nature of gangs. We're gonna get more into the occultic nature of gangs, and we're gonna get more into its signs and symmetries, and how we are harnessing death upon ourselves by using these signs and symmetries. You know what I'm saying? So hit the like button. For those of y'all that just coming in here, hit the like button. The title for this video is African American Gangs, Occultism, and Freemasonry, according to its signs and symbols. And in the first segment of this video, I'm setting up my monitor so I can be in the chat with you all. Comment down below, everyone. If you just now tuning in, y'all, if you want to know what this one's going to be about, I'm finna play a quick recap of the first video. This is what we did in the first video. Wait, let me screen share. Let me screen share with you all. This is what we just built on in the first segment. Yeah, I was finna show y'all this. Oh, it wouldn't go to it. Okay, here it comes. It's doing the filter. But in the meantime, we was looking up some kind of etymology. Someone said etymology is your friend. I said, yep. My very first video is etymology. This is including my my private videos. Y'all see, like, this video is okay, I'm gonna skip it ahead a little bit. This video is on private, that video is. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a brief glimpse of what we already went over today. Here it goes. Peace to everyone. Shout out to everyone. I'm gonna give y'all a brief glimpse of what we already went over today, and then I'm gonna show you all. Gotta get some vibrational music back up in here. Okay, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna do a brief recap of what we did on the first half. So if you came here for the title, gangs and stuff, we're still finna do the second half on gangs and its relations to the occult and stuff. But now we're gonna do the occult segment. In the first segment, which this is only the introductory video, but in the first segment, for the first hour and a half, we talked about gangs and, you know, we gave history and things of that nature. But we gave history on gangs and things of that nature. But on this one, and we went into the etymology, but on this segment, it's probably not a half, just a segment. What time is it? It's still early. It's just a segment. On this segment, we're finna go into the actual signs and symbols of not only gangs and Freemasonry, but also occult. And I'm so glad you made the videos public. Oh, yeah, indeed. Yeah. I got so many. No, I still got like 200 videos that's not public. I'm gonna make them all public. You know what I'm saying? I got like 200 hours of live streams. But I think I'm just gonna make another channel. By the way, y'all, subscribe to my my backup account, who I would call my bot. My bot is Sebi the Last Avatar. If y'all don't mind, you know what I'm saying. Now, let's get to it. Oh, I done gave y'all a glimpse. This is what we're going to be discussing. We're going to be making the link in the correlation between eugenics, theosophy. We're going to show signs and symbols. We're going to show the history of the church in America and link that all in. The history of occult in America. The history of Freemasonry in America. And we're going to build some more on etymology of the word cult. Just made some old videos public. Okay, most definitely, indeed. Let me make sure I'm subbed to your channel. Okay, I'm subbed to your channel. Got my notification bells on all. Anyone seeing this video, make sure you sub to Empress Cali. That's EMPRESS Kali. A space between the K and the S. Okay. Now, everyone make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Share the stream if possible. Now, okay. Where do I want to start? Guess we can start with some of the symbolism. Let me see. Let's go to gang tagging. Symbols. For those of y'all that don't know, you're now tuned in to the anomaly, which is Sebi Illuminati. Its current conductors, Chief Sebi Indigenous. Hiya power. Back in the booth. Okay, cool. Neat. Okay, I see y'all coming back in. Keith the Door. Peace. Yeah, people are never gonna get notifications for my stream. You know, there's something about the algorithm. Make sure y'all hit the like button. That helps it pop up in other people's watch page, y'all. So if you don't mind, make sure you hit the like button. And I'm finna share the stream. Hit the like button, you all, while I share the stream. And then we're finna go in right now on our second segment on gangs and stuff. Okay. Pardon self. Okay, and if I forgot to change the thumbnail. I actually had a different thumbnail for this video. So let me change the thumbnail real fast if y'all don't mind. If y'all don't mind really fast. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm switching the thumbnail. I like this one. I like to pick like whenever I'm making my thumbnails. Let me okay, y'all see what I got screen share right now. We're about to build on all this. We're about to dig in. We're about to get straight to it. So I apologize for the wait, but I want to just make sure, you know, people find the build appropriately. So I don't want them to think it's the video from earlier. Let's see. Making a thumbnail real fast so I can actually, so that y'all know this isn't a bot. I'm not a bot. You know what I'm saying? This is the Awakened Heyoka, Chief Sebi, and it's in this hiya, Paul. Back in the booth. If y'all see I'm making a thumbnail, I'm making a thumbnail really fast. That's how long it takes to make a thumbnail. And like I said, if anybody is wondering, I mean, if anybody wants to, you know what I'm saying, get the YouTube skills up, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Just contact your brother at Coach, the number 4, Sebi at gmail.com. I mean, Coach, the number 4, Sebi, the number 7 at gmail.com. Now, see, thumbnail already made. Now just add text. Let me see. Okay, cool. Add text. Turn my text sideways. like to slant it, get a little slant in there. My bad, you all. I don't know who's in the stream right now. Moderators, I would ask you all to let them know that we're finna build. You know what I'm saying? That this is gonna be a great topic. For those of y'all that were in here on the first segment, the first piece of this great work, we're gonna call it by what it needs to be called. Wait a second. No, I don't wanna. Oh no, they hit me with an ad, y'all. Okay, but we're finna. Let me show y'all. Let me give y'all a little glimpse of the stuff we're finna go over. You know what I'm saying? Just in case y'all think this is some kind of boring live stream, that I'm some kind of boring guy. We're going to go over actual gang symbols, and we're going to compare them to actual occultic symbols. And we're going to go right here, and I'm going to introduce you all to theosophy and eugenics and see how that they link up to gangs. And we're going to go to history of the church in America, history of occult in America, break down Freemasonry and the cult, break down the etymology of cult and other etymology, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, if that type of stuff interests you, you know what I'm saying, be patient. I'm just getting a thumbnail together, That's just if that type of stuff interests you, you know what I'm saying? If you came here to build, I came here to build, you know what I'm saying? I'm just fixing my, I forgot to change the color. There it goes. That's a nice color. So I just made the thumbnail. That's how quick it took to make the thumbnail. Wait, no. There. Now let me save that design. Saved. Design saved. Okay, store the image. Now I'm going to go here. I figured out the hack, how to turn my, let me go to my live control room real fast. I figured out how to turn my Android phone. Maybe I'll do a how-to video on that. I turn my Android phone into a desktop computer version of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing much. You know what I'm saying? I'm just figuring stuff out as I go. I'm not technological savvy. See, the stream health is cool. Let's see, how many people up in here? Oh, it's 6 people up in here. Keith the Death, shout out. Empress Callie, shout out. Anyone else in the stream that it hasn't commented yet, shout out to you all. Peace. I'm changing the thumbnail right now. Oh, right here. I see y'all right here, and I'm looking at y'all names on here. Wait a second. Oh, okay, that's cool. Uploading thumbnail. Your masterpiece is almost ready. Thumbnail updated. So let me refresh the screen. This was the original thumbnail. Now let me refresh the screen. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We got a new thumbnail up. That's when you call it interactive content. You know what I'm saying? I made a mistake. I didn't thumbnail the video, so I went and thumbnailed the video. Okay, cool. Everything else is set up. Let me get in here. Let me get back in the chat with you all. And then we're finna start. So let me get the screen ready for you all. Hopefully they got the screen ready. Okay, cool. Now, let me come back in the stream so I can see you all's wonderful comments. Me sell only the wise. Hiya, Paul. What's up, everyone? Peace. Okay. Okay, cool. There, I'm in the chat. Make sure y'all hit the like button, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button as you come in. Let's get this stream circulating. Let's get some like-minded individuals back in the stream. Okay. Free E-Rock. Free E-Rock. Whoever E-Rock is. Free that man. Little trouble. Oh, they gang. Oh, they big tagging. Okay, let's see what this is. Let's see. We got East Side Crip. I wonder what. See, it all matters what city, state, country you're in. Look, you got. See. This is something else you see. This is how you know that is. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate you, Michelle on the wines. Peace to the chat, everyone. Share the stream. Like the stream. Thank you all. Now, look, you see it says East Side Crip. Now, this shouldn't be confused with East Coast Crip. You know what I'm saying? East Coast Crips. You know what I'm saying? East Coast Crip and West Coast Crip. That was the original Crip sets. You know what I'm saying? East Coast. You had your East Coast and your West Coast. Both were in LA. Both were in California though. So don't get it confused that I'm saying there was some kind of East Coast, like the East Coast of America. Nah. Crips all started in California. Bloods, Pyrus, etc. You get your folks and your Latin disciple. I mean, you get your folks and your people's nations and things of that nature starting out towards the east. Now, this right here, this is an anomaly right here. Let me show you an anomaly within gang culture. Make art, not war. Okay, I was finna get mad at this site. I was finna say, dude, y'all aren't just. Okay, cool. This is an anomaly within gang culture, right? Empress Cali, peace. Hiya, pal, everyone. Look on the screen. Anybody familiar with gangs and gang stuff? We're gonna look at this. We see the star. We see East Side Crip. So this could be in any hood, because my set, you know what I'm saying? My set, when I'm in my city, I'm considered an East Side Crip because I'm from the East Side, you know what I'm saying? So, but that doesn't mean that I'm in any way related to these other people. So that's an anomaly. You know what I'm saying? Because every town, every city, every place, every state got a side, a east side, a west side, north side, south side, southwest side, you know what I'm saying? Northwest side, northeast side, southeast side. So when you get these anomalies, East Side Crip, you know what I'm saying? There could be two different sets. They could believe two different things. All of them believe different things. All right, now look at this right next to it. This is what I said the anomaly is. This is what I find is weird. Okay, I can't do it in this one either. What I'm gonna start doing for you all, I'm gonna start getting a slideshow going. You know what I'm saying? So I can actually highlight and stuff. My mom is from Compton, Nutty Block. Oh, my mother is too. Empress Kelly. That's crazy. My mother from Compton. She from Corner Pocket. She from Corner Pocket. I was born in LA. That's why I'm not scared to speak on these things, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm good wherever I go. And because this is a special segment, I'm going to actually, later on in this series, y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe later on in this series. Have your notification bells on all, because I'm actually going to pull my mother on here. Since this topic is, that's what's up. I love the Bay. I love the Bay Area. Add me on Insta, sis. Add me on Instagram at Sebi Indigenous. Let me drop another link. I'm going to drop a link in the chat. Here y'all go. If you want to find me on Instagram, here y'all go. Right there. Chief got you. I'm not technological savvy, but I know how to do this. Copy and paste. Okay, let me go to Clip Tray. Instagram. Whoop. You know what I'm saying? Can't beat me even if they beat me. Y'all click on that picture. Click on this. Like the picture. Click on that Instagram link. The link I just dropped in the chat is to my Instagram. For those of y'all that want to communicate with me, you know what I'm saying? The anomaly of Chief Sebi Indigenous. Hiya, power back in the booth. Y'all contact me. Don't be scared, y'all. I'm a friendly person. I have a very, and remember, I'm coming at all this information I present as from an unbiased perspective. You know what I'm saying? Unbiased perspective. John Mount John, family in the building. Now look, this is an anomaly. We know Crips, right? Then we know folks, right? Somehow, somewhere, some way, Crips and folks started sharing symmetry. And that is an anomaly. Why? Because this is a folk 6-point star. We know Bloods, just like People Nation, used the 5-point star. That's where you get the marking out of the 5 right here. So if I would have seen this, me knowing what I know, I would have known that these were some Crips. You know what I'm saying? Just by the star marking, just by ESC with the star. Even if it just said ESC, I would have known. But anyway, let me see. I just want to show y'all that anomaly. Now look at this. See, we see a 5, a folk down. Then we see the LK. We know this is Latin Kings. Let's see. This is Sereno. This is Sereno 13. You see the X and the 3. The X before the 3 symbolizes 13. You know, the Roman numeral. You see a Roman numeral. Now remember that Roman numeral, because we also have every other set in gang using them same Roman numerals. Look, you see these Roman numerals? And watch this. You see 18th Street, the X and the 8. See, fuck the police, 187 and everything. Okay. And remember, wait, let me state my disclaimer again. Let me also state this, y'all. My disclaimer is this. I'm not making this presentation for no other reason except for the waking up of copper-colored individuals, the so-called blacks and browns of America, the so-called Latinos and blacks, the so-called, I'm trying to wake up my people to the fact that we are not actually participating in gangs. We're participating in organized cults. Those are organized cults with the same symbols, signs, and everything else. And I say we because, I'm speaking of we, the people. From me to you all. You know what I'm saying? To our children, to their children. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're trying to integrate into our culture. So let me share, since I changed the thumbnail, let me share this again. Hey, y'all, I need you all. There's 10 people in here. I need you all to like the stream. And if you have Instagram, I just put the link in the chat. Okay, my new thumbnail. For some reason, YouTube does that. YouTube doesn't update your thumbnail when you're trying to share it. But there's 10 people in the chat. I need you all to like the stream, please. And let me see. I need 5 others to like the stream. But anyway. Oh, yeah, that's what I want to say. I'm not here to try to incriminate, or I'm not going to talk about any of their specific crimes or any specific histories or anything. I'm just going to go over the history as a whole. You know what I'm saying? The only individuals I'll be bringing up on the screen are past individuals who are known members, but not individuals in any, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. I'm not a fucking cop. I don't work with cops. I don't want the cops using any of my content to get anybody in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I'm a real dude. I'm from the streets. You know what I'm saying? I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. It ain't F the police, because, you know what I'm saying? The world will be savage. You know what I'm saying? They funny. Look, carpooler. They funny. But look, let's see what this is. I see a folks down. This is some People Nation stuff. You see the 5-point crown and stuff. But anyway, this is not what I'm looking for. I don't want to see. Okay, this is more like it. We'll get this folks up. You know what I'm saying? A Roman. Now remember, we're dealing with European, ancient Roman, Greco-Roman things, right? So let's look at occultism symbols. Here's that same 6-point star. Look, let me break this down. Okay, this symbol right here. Let me see. Can I zoom it in? No, I can't zoom it in. Can I click on that? Let's see what happened when I click on that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool beans. Okay, I'm gonna be talking about this symbol right here. Oh yeah, indeed, indeed, indeed. Oh yeah, indeed. Thank you so much, sis. I love your energy. I love all you all energy. Now look, let me break this occult sign. It's coming straight from Chief Sebi. You know what I'm saying? I've studied the occult for about the better part of 2 decades also. So look, we're gonna start at the top and we're gonna work our way to all of it. This right here is the Om symbol coming out of India. This is your Om symbol. Now, this circle right here is 360 degrees, or your sun disk. You have your sun disk right here, this circle. This we know is there's a name for it. I forgot the name for it, right? But we have a serpent eating its own tail, which is the sign for eternity or eternal, the same thing as the sun sign. And then this is how we know this is a sun symbol. This is a sun disc. For sure, King Larry Hoover is Freemason. Oh, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Eagle Eye Niji. Peace, peace. How are we? Great to meet you. Well met. Now, look. Oh, yes, indeed. I'm finna break down all of that. But look. So right now, I'm just breaking down some symbols. Just straight. There's no words here. Y'all seeing the full screen. There's no words here. I'm just showing y'all. Just giving reference to my ability to break down occult symbols for what they are. So I'm going to restart. Right here, you had an Om coming out of India. Right here, this circle, the small circle, if you can see the pointer, it is the sun disk, you know what I'm saying, which is also 306 degrees. It is also a sign for infinity. Now, you see this swastika. People always think they go off misconstrued ideas. That's why I say Aryan Brotherhoods, who we are gonna discuss in this series, are some dumbasses. You know, all Aryan type groups. You know what I'm saying? Any group that took the Hitler's works and thought that it was something to do with racism. It wasn't. Now, you see this swastika, it is black. The swastika is a sign for the sun. This is the path of the sun. It is an ancient sign for sun worship, and I'll pull it up if I need to. If anyone doesn't agree, if anyone doesn't agree with any of the okay, somebody said it's the Om. The Om is from Japan. Okay, I knew it was from somewhere over there. Now, but I honestly thought it was from India. Now, but it could be from Japan. I just knew it was from Asia. Now, no, y'all good. Y'all good. Everybody build. We all brothers and sisters up in this stream. Now, we all try. Now look, we have the Om. We have the sun disk, right? The whole thing is the sun disk. This circle in the white inner. That's the sun disk. This rotation is the rotation of the sun. This swastika, that's what that means, and that also denotes that this circle is a sun disk instead of being a regular cipher. That's how I knew it off the rip. Now we have the serpent eating its tail, which I forgot the name. Something not Ouroboros, Ouroboros, or something like that. But it's the serpent. It's an old thing. You know what I'm saying? And it means eternity or eternal. The same thing that you have right here. You see your Ankh. People don't know what an Ankh is. It is actually a feminine symbol that is actually the symmetry for the woman's vagina. You know what I'm saying? The fallopian tubes. You have your crossbars, the fallopian tubes, with your you know what I'm saying? Y'all know what that is. And then, you know, the circle where the womb or whatnot. Now, Look at another breakdown of the Ankh. The Ankh would be the Tao symbol, Tao, which we call, people think it's called Tao, but it's actually called Tao in Taoism. So this T would be Tao and then infinity, the circle on top. So that would be the Tao with the never ending cipher on top. So either or, which either if it's the Tao with the cipher, still symbolizes rebirth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, okay. You were saying the swastika is from Japan. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a sun disk. Yeah. My bad, bro. I thought you was correcting. You see how the chief take a correction and keep it moving? I thought you was correcting me. That's how smooth you were adding on to the building. I thought you were correcting me, but either way, information is information, and I take it in stride. So okay, I was correcting. The Om is from India, and this swastika is actually a Japanese symbol that my brother just pointed out, and then it stands for the sun. That's the movement of the sun. We all know the sun moves around us. So you can even look at this as not just being a sun disk, the inner part being a sun disk, but the outer being that ring, that flat plane. Now, we broke down the Ankh. Then now we have this. Now this, people like to call it the sign of David, the Star of David. Or some people even suggest that this is Solomon's seal. You know what I'm saying? But look past that, for example. We'll get back to what the actual symbol is. You notice the black triangle and then the white triangle. So this is this whole thing would be looking at this symbol. This whole video could be about this one symbol. Like, it's broken down. This is actually showing you, all right, when you deal with the 6-point star, right? The one going up, this upper triangle, that's the male, and the downward is female. That when you see in occultism, this is an occultism class, by the way, y'all, along with signs and symmetries, and also with gang culture and things of that nature. We finna, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could take this information to the bank and get a certificate of deposit for it, almost. You know what I'm saying? It's good info. Now, this upper triangle, the upright triangle, right? The upright pyramid figure in the triangle is a phallus, and the downward triangle would always be the feminine. You know what I'm saying? If y'all didn't know that, that's what the 6-point star is, a sign for duality, or it's a sign for the feminine and male nature. You know what I'm saying? Okay, check this out. What do you see? The male is, all right. Now, you see this is showing that the male principal is white and the female principal is black. Now, anyway, and this is saying this is gonna go on for infinity. That's why they encircle it, and then they hid the inside. You have the which I told you is a female principal. Anyway, whoa, that's a deep symbol. Anyway, you can get caught up in it. Yeah, these are all like, look at this. The Baphomet with the thunderbolt, the downward pentagram with the thunderbolt. You have your Islam symmetry. You have another Ankh. Let me see. I'm finna run through this stuff. You have another swastika. You have this sign for Illuminati. This is an Illuminati sign. These two are actual Illuminati signs. Here go your Om again, which was on the top of the other one we just broke down. Look at this. This is a compass, and then you have Hebrew scripture going around. This is apparently Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Because I even see the Tetragrammaton in there. So this is what is this? Taro. It says Taro or Rota or Orat. It looked like it's trying to, I don't know what it was trying to say, but we see they dissected the original man. This is the head. This is the topper body, this is the lower body, and this is the abdomen. You know, that's the Yod. Look, this is the Yod, He, Vod, He, or Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? That's a tetragrammaton right there. That. I'm just showing y'all chief is, you know what I'm saying, prepared. You know what I'm saying? I'm capable. Look, the downward pentagram with the Hebrew going around it. This is actually Anton LaVey or Anton LaVey or the other guy. One of them created this symbol. He put the Hebrew around it with the Baphomet inside the downward pointed pentagram with the sign of infinity going around it. Here you got a cross with the once again with the Yod He Vod He broken down with the basically they just steady sacrificing, dude. Look, here goes a good example of the swastika being for the sun, and then this dot is the moon. Different phases of the moon. You see this devil sign. Anyway, I just want to show y'all, Chief. You know what I'm saying? I got qualifications to break these signs down. I'm not just. You know what I'm saying, just talking. I can actually break them down. Let's see. See, this is all. I don't even want to have this stuff up. These are seals. Okay, now look. Let me show y'all where this stuff comes from, though. Who in here? Oh, Aleister Crowley. Yeah, either Aleister Crowley or, yeah. Take notes. This shit. This is good stuff. Like for real. Now look, Solomon's seal. I'm finna type in Solomon's seal. All this occultism comes from one book. Did y'all know that? One powerful book by the most powerful spellcaster that ever existed. Solomon's Key. Let me call it Solomon's Key. I had this book. I had multiple versions of this book. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to images. It's gonna. Oh, okay. They made a video game about it. We're not looking for the video game. We're looking for. Okay, like this, for example. Look, someone's selling it for $70. They have the seal of the seven archangels. Let me see how close I can get to it. I don't want to click on it. You see that symbol tree? Look at your folks. Look at your folk sign, your pitchforks, all of that. But that's just a seal. That's just one seal. Solomon had a bunch of seals. Check this out. You know what I'm saying? People don't like to admit. Look, watch this. Solomon's Key or Clavis. Watch this. That's how y'all know y'all chief really reads. That's the name. That's the actual name of the book. Solomon's Key or Clavis. You see? Now, you're gonna get all. Look, you're gonna get all your gang signs. Look, there go your folks up. There go 4-pointed folks. There go the Omega sign. Look how fast I just point out stuff. Look, there go your Takashi 6ix9ine. But these are actually the I see now that this is the Zodiac. This is the Zodiac going around here quick. I identify it quick. This is the Zodiac going around here. This is, I don't know what these are. These are probably some kind of runic things or magical symbols. Look, we see the tetragrammaton again. Yod, He, Vod, He. You know what I'm saying? With the Omega sign going over it. Look, that almost looks like the Arabic for Allah right there. You know what I'm saying? Look, we got the 8, we got the V with the 2. That's 5 dudes right there. That's your crypt set. You know what I'm saying? Look, you got your upside down cross right here. You know what I'm saying? You got your 6 crosses with the pentagram. Y'all see what I'm saying? It's we are beyond European standards of qualification for teaching. Just by being connected to the source makes you more qualified than these fake teachers in the public schools. Oh, yes, indeed. Y'all know this is all coming from, I'm self-taught from a 3rd grade education. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all that just now finding the anomaly, which is Sebi Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all that just finding me, look, here go your folks down. Here goes your spears. All of this, the Zodiac again. You know what I'm saying? That's what lets me know it's the Zodiac, 'cause I recognize that for being Scorpio. And then you know the Omega sign is Libra. Thank y'all so much for keeping that chat moving. So did okay, thank you. I came right back in at a perfect question. Thank you for commenting, Joe Curry. Peace. Glad to see you back. Glad to see you had your notification bells on all like a real subscriber, like a real student. You know what I'm saying? Student of the science of everything in life, with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You see good information, you come back. Okay. Now, so the Bible. Oh, the brother asks, so the Bible, Torah, Quran are all gangs? Figured that when I was 13. In a way, yes. Because look, we went to Set. We did the etymology in the first half. We did the etymology of Set, right? This is why I have this right here. Hold on. We go to the etymology of Set and we find sect, the word S-E-C. The word S-E-C-T, we know is like a sect or a religion. And it's the same thing as a gang, which is a sect. You know what I'm saying? So we see that correlation. We're not saying this is the thing though. When you're talk when cuz I don't want any new people to the stream. Hmm. All right, love you too. I don't want new people to the stream to think that we're bashing religion. Yeah, yeah, we are bashing religion, but I'm saying I don't want you to. I'm not bashing anything, but I'm saying I'm speaking out against any kind of sectioning off of my people, any kind of divide and conquer type natures. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not bashing anything, but I don't want people to misconstrue it like um, I'm saying you're certain. I feel like each individual's religion should be refined and made and created by each individual. You You know what I'm saying? Individuals, we as individuals make our religions. You know what I'm saying? When we study the text and we study ancient scripture, we get our own understanding. We don't let somebody preach to us. Like I'm presenting information to you all, but I'm not saying this is the only way to figure this out. No. I'm saying come to the informational hive, which is the anomaly of Saber Illuminati, and learn with the chief. Hiya, hiya, hiya power. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm back in the booth. But take this information and run with it. Run straight to your almanacs. Run straight to your dictionary. Run straight to your etymology. And go further with the information and come back and say, hey, Chief, I've been checking out what you told me. And hey, or what we learned together. And hey, did you ever check out this aspect? So then you can be a part and partial. You know what I'm saying? Scam likely got me messed up. Stay off my phone, scam likely. Back. Oh, my bad. Do you all get what I'm saying? But let me go back. This is That's why religion is about knowledge, not faith. Look, let me break this down. Religion. Remember, I told you all that religion means to rely God or to bring out. So let's see. Now, we see century 1200. state of life bound by monastic vows. So that's not none of y'all taking monastic vows, right? I took some to myself. Conduct indicating a belief in a divine power. So that's your religion. Conduct indicating. I mean, if your conduct is indicating that you believe in a higher power, that's a good point, because I said that, I mentioned that the other day. I can't highlight all of it like I want to, so I'll highlight the whole thing. But anyway, I mentioned that the other day, y'all, that it's about being an upright person. Whether you believe in anything or not, it's about the fact that you got to know that there is going to be consequences for wrong done. There is going to be karma right here in this life. That's what Buddha was teaching about karma. That's what I want people to understand. Buddha was teaching you that your karma comes back. If you do wrong, I don't know what happened. Okay, I'm back live. Apparently, I blanked out for a second. It's cool, y'all. Don't panic. From Latin, religionem, nominative, religio, respect for what is sacred. So that's cool. That means everybody religion should be respecting us, the indigenous, aboriginal, original inhabitants of this place we call America. That's what religion should be about, respecting us, because we're sacred. Reverence for the gods, conscientiousness, sense of right, moral obligation, fear of the gods, divine service, religious observance, a religion, a faith, a mode of worship, cult, sanctity, holiness, in late Latin, monastic life. Okay, so I've been practicing religion my whole life. I've been in and y'all always know I always say that, so I didn't just start saying it. I always say I taught myself in a monastery type environment. According to Cicero, derived from religere, go through again. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. My bad. I haven't seen the etymology in so long. I called it to bring without. I'm thinking of education, and I'll show you the etymology of education in just a second, and you'll see that that means to bring from within, bring it out. Now, religion actually means to go through again. So with your scripts, right, your teachings, your Bible, your Quran, your Torah, your any kind of teaching, the Injil, you're supposed to reread and reread and reread, then internalize. Because look, this is when you internalize something in reading or in thought. So go through again in reading or in thought. That's what that means. Not to have somebody yelling at you for an hour or two or three or four. Again, look, re means again, legere or whatever means to read. So it means to read again and again and again and again. That's what religion means, y'all. To build, to build, to build. Religion means to build, to build, to build, to build. You know what I'm saying? To go over it again and again and again. Remember, I keep saying that. Remember, I keep telling y'all building is to break something down to its least common denominator and to build it back up. Build it back up. Take a piece of information and cipher. Y'all remember I'm telling y'all these concepts. Now, okay, now watch this. Now here comes the sorcery and the occult part of it, of religion. Watch this. Place an obligation on or bond between humans and gods. Okay. In that case, the re would be intensive. Y'all know what intensive means. Ooh, that was intense. Y'all know what intensive means. Another possible origin is religions. Means what? Careful. Opposite of negligence, which means to not be careful. Now, in English, meaning particular system of faith. Why does that delineate from all of this? Remember, English is just the trade language or the mutt language of the whole entire world. Now, look, why, when describing the word religion in any other way, you get all this stuff that's highlighted. And then when you say it in English, it means particular system of faith, recognition of or allegiance in manner of life perceived as justly due to a higher unseen power or powers. To hold, therefore, that there is no difference in matters of religion between forms that are unlike each other and even contrary to each other, most clearly leads in the end to the rejection of all religion in both theory and practice. And this is the same thing as atheism. However, it may differ from it in name. Wow. That's deep. That's coming from Pope Leo X. Pope Leo the 13th. Excuse me. Now Pope Leo X is the one that said we have fooled them with this myth of Christ. Did y'all know that? Let me go to that real fast. I don't know if anyone is familiar with that. Listen, I like this paragraph by Pope Leo the 13th, so I'm finna be reading up on my Pope Leo the 13th here soon. You're not on camera, in my personal studies. But let's go to Pope Leo X real fast, and then we're finna dive straight into the matter. But have y'all ever heard this statement from Pope Leo X? Oh, it has served us well, this myth of Christ. They say this is what it said. They say this is his words. All ages can testify enough how profitable that fable of Christ hath been to us in our company. Wow. Hiya, 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 power back in the booth. Y'all hear this? He said all ages can testify enough how profitable that fable of Christ has been to us in our company. So anyway, so when we're talking about religion, you know what I'm saying? That's the type of things we should think about. Now, this is crazy. I really want to copy this quote. Let me look for it. Damn. How do I copy on a computer? Okay. Copy. Okay, and I'll go paste that later. Because I like that quote because that is something that I feel there's no difference. Look, to hold, therefore, that there is no difference in matters of religion between forms that are unlike each other and even contrary to each other most clearly leads in the end to the rejection of all religion in both theory and practice. And this is the same thing as atheism, however it may differ from it in name. Well, I don't agree with the second part he said. Maybe I'll do a breakdown of that. That's what I'm going to do. That what I just copied and pasted. I'm going to do a breakdown video of that. That's crazy as fuck. Sorry for cursing. No, there is no cursing, bro. You good up in here. I'm gonna do a breakdown on that other one. But listen, let's go to Freemasonry. Now, y'all know I always state. This is what y'all brother always states, right? I always say Masonry and Freemasonry. Let me see. Oh, okay, I can check my monitor right there so y'all can see me. Oh shoot, they ain't even been knowing who they been in here with. Sorry. Sebi Illuminati. Hiya, 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 power. Back in the book. Okay, Control C, quick copy command. Okay, cool. I don't even know how to work no dang computer and stuff, but I know where the control and the C at. Okay, thank you, brother. So I highlight it, then just press Control C. Appreciate it. Now, I always describe Freemasonry, this organized religion of Freemasonry. I trace its roots to about the 18th century, which is early 1700s. I trace its roots to the early 1700s, right? And it is actually from watching the Masons, the tribal, the copper colored Masons of the world, watching them learning their signs, their symbols, and their ways, and then changing that and putting that into 33 degrees when we all know that there's really 720 degrees in Masonry. In Masonry, there's 720 degrees in Masonry, not 33. You know what I'm saying? So they left a lot out. They're missing a whole bunch. And we know that the Nation of Islam only has 360 degrees. So they're missing a whole half of it. And we got to keep it 100. The Nation of Islam is a Freemasonic organization. And it is. I'm gonna do a whole segment for them by themselves because I know they're gonna attack me and send me death threats and stuff. Probably. I'm not putting that on them brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of good people that just like good information, but then there's a lot of people that don't. So I always say Freemasonry started around in this. Oh, let me keep it on me so y'all don't think I'm reading from anything. But I always say Freemasonry started in or around the 1700s, and it was an organization put here, created just for the oppression of the copper colored individuals of this world. Freemasonry is against us. Like it's just they started the color game, they created the black and white, all of that. Like Freemasonry hates black people. You know what I'm saying? Just point blank period. And black Freemasons hate themselves. You know, I know I'm a master Mason. Y'all know I'm a master Mason. I'm not a Freemason. You know what I'm saying? I don't hate myself. I love myself. But anyway, so that's how we would look at this topic. Now, right here on the Freemasonry, right, we see what? Secret organization. So we're talking about a secret society. Now, alternative titles: free and accepted. Alternate titles: free and accepted Masons in Freemasonry. Now, the free, I'll break that down. The free in Cherokee, Outlet, Indigenous, Aborigine. Peace. How are we? How are we? Well met. Well met, sis. Now, free and accepted. I think I subscribed to your channel recently. I don't know. Free and accepted Masons, Freemasonry. That's why I always say Freemasonry is for free white men by free white men because that means they're free white men and accepted white men. Freemasonry, the teachings and practices of the secret fraternal men only order, but what they don't want to say is white men only, so they just try to hide it, men only. And then when they say they don't accept so-called black men in their fraternity, that leaves you to believe that you're not a man. That's all that is, trickery. But I'm gonna call it like it is, for free white men by free white men. order of free and accepted Masons, the largest worldwide secret society, spread by the advance of what? The British Empire. Freemasonry remains most popular in the British Isles and in other countries originally within the empire. Estimates of the worldwide membership of Freemasonry in the earliest 21st century range from about 2 million to about more than 6 million. So their gang is bigger than your gang, by the way, y'all. Because, I haven't seen a black gang since we've been doing this series. They haven't said our numbers are, or Latino gang, we haven't seen their gangs are more than 100,000. These people are 2 million to more than 6 million. Okay. I have plenty of videos up about Freemasonry and occultism and stuff. Y'all check them out. They're older videos on my channel, though. You know what I'm saying? Hey, peace to everyone. Ozzy G, shout out. Cherokee Outlet, Indigenous Aborigine, shout out. John Manchild, peace, peace, peace. Everyone, hiya power. You're now back in the booth. Eagle Eye needs you. You're now back in the booth with the anomaly of Chief Sebi Indigenous. You're right about the own being from India, Chief. Okay. That's peace. I didn't even see some of these comments. I'm just scrolling back to the top, y'all. I'm seeing all kind of comments. I didn't even see some people in here. But it's all peace. Prince Hall is the black fraternal order. Right. And that's what I want to explain something. Look. Let's go ahead and keep it 100, right? Prince Hall Freemasonry, right? Prince Hall Freemasonry is doing nothing but Freemasonry. Prince Hall Freemasonry, y'all, is doing nothing but propagating. They're the ones. Forget it. Let me just go ahead and give it to y'all raw and uncut. Okay, let me send me fast. Okay, Prince Hall Freemasonry. They're the ones who are actually behind your Martin Luther King, your Reverend Al Sharpton, your Reverend Jassy Jackson, your Minister Louis Farrakhan, and all your other all your other black leaders in society nowadays. Prince Hall Freemasonry was created to keep the niggas in check. Does that sound crazy? Prince Hall Freemasonry, right, was created to keep niggas in check. We can look at Prince Hall as an ancient example of a Brother Garfield. I know I just messed y'all head up with that one, right? We can look at Prince Hall Freemasonry as an older, not ancient, an older example of your modern Brother Garfield. Why do I say that? You get this islander to come over here and regulate the blacks. You get someone who claiming to be foreign. You know, our so-called black people love mysteries and mysteriousness. So you get this foreigner to come over here and regulate the blacks. And because they have an accent, because they have, and this is what I also want to say. Let me leave this mark on here. In modern culture, hair color, right? The coloring of the hair, you know what I'm saying? Or different things done to the hair, right? People may look at that as like, I'm showing this as a rebellious nature. I actually have the red in my hair for a couple of reasons. You know what I'm saying? Not only to access different spectrums of light and energy from the sun, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going with the red, then I'm going to another color, then I'm going to another color. So this isn't my final color. It's a transition. I'm trying to harness astral, spiritual, energetic spectrums, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I get it. Like I colored my hair. I don't want people to see me and think this is some rapper. This is some idiot with red hair. Just no, this is the scholar. This is the student. This is the master student, the master teacher, the anomaly of Sebi Illuminati. You're in the building with. This is not some guy who's just choosing to make a video. I have a whole repertoire of work. I have a whole comprehensive folder of work. I've written books. I have over 200 and something videos up on not just this subject, but a wide range of subjects, y'all. This is not I'm not some teenager. You know what I'm saying? I'm timeless. No one, since I've been on YouTube, I haven't told anyone my name. I'm timeless. I mean, my age. Y'all know my name. Y'all know my family. Y'all see my mother. Y'all see my children. Like, this isn't a joke. My hair is red for spiritual reasons. I'm Heyoka. I'm Heyoka empath. So I dyed my hair for spiritual reasons, not for any kind of, because it looked cool or something. You get what I'm saying, you all? This is for spiritual reasons, not because it looks cool. Hey, y'all see my new one? Wait, look, I got a new one. Y'all see what they say? Show will begin shortly, tribe. Be patient. Hit the like and share. Chief Sebi. Right. But we don't want the final result to be red. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go to an indigo type color. Then we're gonna go to, you know what I'm saying? I'm just, because I'm a sun gazer, you know what I'm saying? And the amount of energy and stuff, the amount of difference, like I actually feel the difference. You know what I'm saying? When the sun hits my hair, I feel it. Just a different type of high. Sun gazing is a different type of high. Now, also in this series, we're going to discuss the so-called war on drugs because that's deep in gang culture and in California culture, Los Angeles culture, LA area culture, right? Because we all know they were dropping bombs. I mean, I said dropping bombs. We all know they were dropping. We all know they were dropping guns and drugs off in California, right? In the 80s, the 70s. Before then, they were moving them in more subtler ways. But during the 70s and the 80s, we do know that there were guns and drugs being dropped out of the sky all through the LA area. We do know that, right? Peace, everyone. Shout out to the tribes all around the world. This flat plane we call this Earth. Now, for those of y'all that don't know me, y'all can comment anything in my chat. Y'all can comment anything in my chat. No one's gonna block you. No one's gonna delete your comments. If y'all catch anybody deleting comments or something, make sure y'all bring it to my attention. If y'all catch somebody saying they put a user in timeout, bring it to my attention, moderators, because I just had to unblock like 200 people. You know, I've lost like a bunch of subscribers in the last couple months, and it was because I put the wrong people as moderators. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, indeed. I just did. She's already rinsed up. She just hasn't commented. Yeah, the sis Cherokee, she's already rinsed up. She just hasn't commented yet. That's how guns and drugs get on the streets. Gangs receive them from the Masonic cops. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I'm glad we got active class members. We got active class members. Now here, let me go back. We're gonna share the screen again with the click of the button. Technology. Now, y'all wanted to know Prince Hall Freemasonry? Someone mentioned Prince Hall. Remember, Prince Hall was a slave from Barbados. Um, Let me make sure my monitor switched. Okay, my monitor, y'all is sharing my screen with me. All right. Now, Prince Hall is considered. Before I read this, let me just give y'all a little information on Prince Hall. Prince Hall is actually um, Prince Hall Freemasonry, right? Y'all heard me define Freemasonry as being for free white men by free white men. That is interpretation. There's speculation because we know that there's only 3 degrees in Masonry. There's only 3 degrees in Masonry. Y'all know that, right? There's 720 degrees in Masonry, but I'm saying the core of Masonry are found in the first 3 degrees: the entered apprentice, the fellowship craft, and the master mason. Once you get your 3rd degree, you are a master mason. It doesn't matter if you go to the 33rd or whatnot. You get that? So the first 3 degrees in Freemasonry is its sum total. They only have 3 degrees. Now, from those 3 degrees, they speculate for another 30 degrees. So you have 3 degrees of Freemasonry, and then you have 30 degrees of speculative Freemasonry. Now, Prince Hall Freemasons are considered clandestine. Clandestine, when you hear the word clandestine, you think of a spy or an undercover or an what? An agent. Are they calling Prince Hall Freemasonry clandestine because they don't recognize them? Or are they recognizing them? Are they free and they accept it, but they're clandestine? They're spies. They're agent provocateurs. That's what they are. Prince Hall Freemasons are agents. Period. Period. I'll show improvement, but let's see what Wikipedia or whoever the hell we got clicked on here. Let's see what they have to say. This is Wiki. Now, let me highlight it. Y'all know Chief eyes aren't very good. Okay. Prince Hall Freemasonry is a branch of North American Freemasonry for African Americans, founded by Prince Hall on September. Remember, I told you all, yeah, we're going to get on the Boule too. And that's more into the fraternity and sorority orders. You know what I'm saying? Boule is the subsect of the Illuminati. And I'll explain in just a second. I'll explain how and why I say that. Now, there are 2 main branches of Prince Hall Freemasonry: the independent state Prince Hall Grand Lodges, most of which are recognized by regular Masonic jurisdictions, and those under the jurisdiction of the National Grand Lodge. Prince Hall Freemasonry is the oldest and largest, 300,000 plus initiated members, predominantly African American fraternity in the nation. Okay. Okay. So how about this? History of Prince Hall. Basically, he's a freed slave. He's from Barbados. But we're going to let, what I'm saying, we're going to let them say it. I'm not going to say it. So am I not sharing the screen? Hold on. I would really apologize if I'm not. I'm not even sharing. It says this article is about the biography of Prince Hall for African Masonic Lodge he established. See Prince Hall Freemasonry. We just came from there. Now, Prince Hall from 1735 or 1738, they don't know, to 1807. So he lived about 70 some odd years. Was an African American abolitionist and leader. Now remember the names I mentioned, right? Wait, watch this. Now, remember some of the names I just name dropped. I said your Louis Farrakhan, your Reverend Al Sharpton, your Reverend Jesse Jackson, and other people like him. Your what's that doctor name they made the movie about who just ran for president? Your Barack Obama. Your Barack Obama. People of that nature. Your so-called black leaders in society and community on the mainstream level. They are. That's what I'm saying. Look, we get Prince Hall, African American abolitionist and leader in the free black community in Boston. He founded the Prince Hall Freemasonry and lobbied for educational rights and for African American children. He was also active in the Back to Africa movement. Wow, look at this. Trickery. He was trying to get some nigga slaves too. Dang, my bad, y'all. I'm using touchscreen mode, so I touched on a link. But I was trying to highlight. Look, so we see that Pan-Africanists, you know what I'm saying? So we got a link to Marcus Garvey right here. You know what I'm saying? Prince Hall, look up Noble Drew Ali. I'm a historian. Cause Ozzy, you just now coming to the channel. I'm a historian, bro, and I'm a historian, I'm a scholar, you know what I'm saying? So I know all the, if I don't know them, I know of them or their organizations of all the greats out of our people here in North, South, and Central America. Like I make it my duty since a child. Like it was always an interest, a hobby for me to just study the greats. It went from being so-called black history to let's see who the people that they don't want to talk about. Let's hear about the Noble Drew Ali's, the Elijah Muhammad's, the Clarence 13X's, the Master Farrar Muhammad's, the Father Times, the Marcus Garvey, and the UNIA movement, and all the people, the Dr. Ben Amis and the Hebrew Israelite movements and stuff. I've been studying these people in the Ramos 7. I've been studying these people for like our people. I've been studying our culture and our people for the better part of 2 decades. You know what I'm saying? So I'm familiar with Noble Drew Ali. I'm actually, you know what I'm saying? I actually consider Noble Drew Ali my master teacher. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Moor. I'm not affiliated with the Moor Science Temple of America or anything. I came across the science of etymology, of being indigenous, of being aboriginal, of being from the Americas, of not being from Africa, of that continent not being called Africa, and all these type of things that I break down flawlessly and fluently from Noble Drew Ali. You know what I'm saying? And I even got a series, so just check out my series on Noble Drew Ali and the Moors. I just got a current running series. I got like 20 series running at one time. So when y'all subscribe, when you see other videos, yeah, when you see other videos, yeah, I'm very well versed. When you see other videos, right, don't take it to mean that I gave up on your series. No, I have 20 series running right now, from all things of empaths to psychopaths to sociopaths to gang stalking to Moors to history to Donald Trump to, I'm breaking down all types of sciences. You know what I'm saying? Because there's only one of me, but we are a hive, we are a legion. So I try to put up all different types of information. You know what I'm saying? Because it's here and it's free. Most definitely. I appreciate you. I would definitely watch myself. Matter of fact, I do. I watch my older videos. I watch my older videos now, y'all. 100 and something hours, 200 plus hours of live streaming that I did in the personage of Indigenous Realists. So I watch my Indigenous Realist videos. I'm Chief Sebi Indigenous. Indigenous Realist was rawer than me, if I do say so myself. Now, Prince Hall. Hall tried to gain New York's enslaved and free blacks a place in Freemasonry, education, and the military, which were some of the most crucial spheres of society in his time. Hall is considered the founder of Black Freemasonry in the United States, known today as Prince Hall Freemasonry. Hall formed the African Grand Lodge of North America. That doesn't even sound right. But then you see the African American in there, huh? Prince Hall was unanimously elected as Grand Master and served until his death of 1807. Okay, cool. Now, what I want to say is that just like today, right? You got brothers online. Oh, excuse me. I'm trying to bring it to myself real fast. Just like in today's day and age, you got brothers online, right, who come from the lineage or the teachings of Noble Drew Ali and got fooled and tricked into Freemasonry and Prince Hall lodges and things of that nature. Yeah, we are not African at all. At all. I actually have the title. I actually named this series African American Gang Culture and stuff, just to get more so-called African Americans and blacks to come in here and see a real Indian chief and build with real Indians in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I named this series that. So, you know what I'm saying? We can bring in more people who don't know of our culture, of us being American Indians, of us not being blacks, Negroes, coloreds, or anything. We are the people misnomered as the American Negro, the copper-colored races of America, described in the American dictionary. Look in the dictionary, look up the term American, and you'll see the copper-colored individuals, and you'll see what copper. Look at a penny, and you'll see what copper is, you all. But indeed. Now, let's share the screen. Where are we at? I'm getting too far. Okay. Religion, lecture. These niggas always talking about they lecturing. Man, we doing a lecture today. Okay, education. Now, this is important, but then I'm finna get off this. I just want to show y'all the etymology of education, and then I want to get off of etymology, because that's what we did in the first half. We really finna dig straight into signs and symbols. Education means what? Child rearing. That's where you get me saying that my mother taught me everything I know, because that's what education is, child rearing. So that's when you educate your child. We all know that children learn the most in their whole life. We as humans learn more in our whole life from the age of 0 through 5 than we'll learn ever. We learn more by the age of 5 than we'll learn ever in the rest of our life. You know, unless you go seek the information, then you'll learn way more. Now listen, it comes from, look, child rearing, also the training of animals from, see, listen, that's when it goes into tricking. Your mother educates you through child rearing, the school system, the training of animals. Y'all see that, right? Exactly, the whites are an albino mutated genome, indeed. Now listen, they say education, right? In the sense of in the sense of a parent, that means child rearing. But the literal translation, as far as like school and stuff, means the training of animals. Directly from the Latin educationem or educatio, a rearing, a training. Noun of action from past participle stem of educare. Now that's what I'm looking for, educare. Okay, let's see, educate. That's what I'm looking for. Educare means to bring out. Now look, to bring up children, to train. From Latin past participle of educare, bring up, rear, educate. Now from the Italian, educare. From the Spanish, educar. From French, eduquer, which is a frequentative of or otherwise related to educere, which is to bring out and lead forth. That's why I call it this series. That's why I'm calling it classes. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to bring out the information and lead our people forth. You know what I'm saying? Now, provide schooling. Okay. Anyway. An educator of a child literally means with reference to the bodily nurture or support, while educare refers more frequently to the mind. And there is no authority for the common statement that the primary sense of education is to draw out or unfold the powers of the mind. This is the more of the definition I'm looking for. This is what I get. This is what sits right with me when I hear eduseer or educar. This word. When I hear this word, when I think of educate, I think of this word that I have highlighted, and this is what it means to me from studying etymology. Etymon online is not super accurate. It's accurate as myself, you know what I'm saying, to me, but it is accurate because I wouldn't have been able to find this one. Draw out or unfold the powers of the mind. You know what I'm saying? Mental power. Hiya, power. Let's get that power out. Okay, we did Freemasonry. Now let's look at the occult in America. Now, the occult in American history. More than just bumps. Okay, let's see. I haven't read any of these. Y'all see, none of them are clicked. Y'all know when you click on something, it turns purple. This y'all brother saying I haven't looked at any of this. Okay, so let's see. Which one was y'all? Let me see. Teaching history. Let's look at this one. Oh no, that's a book. Huff Post. Let's see this one. Yeah, the training of animals. That's how they feel about us. Thank y'all for hitting that like. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Comment down below. Let us know you up in here building with us. Let us know you out in here. Don't hide in the chat. There's no need to hide, y'all. Y'all welcome in the chat. We won't bite you. Thank y'all for hitting that like button, you all. Now, the occult in American history, more than just bumps in the night. Whatever interests you at age 8 or 9 tells you who you really are. It's a time when you are an old enough. Let me see who this Mitch Horowitz. So this is a German. This isn't a German putting this out. Okay. Whatever interests you at age 8 or 9 tells who you really are. For those of y'all that haven't added me on Instagram, I'm finna drop the link in the chat again. Make sure y'all add me on Instagram, everybody. Add me on Instagram. That's just in case if they ever take my wow, I didn't know that, Cherokee. Just in case if they ever take down my YouTube account. You know what I'm saying? We still got Instagram. Now, okay, this isn't what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna go back one. We're just looking for a strict little history on the occult real fast. I don't care. I'll play somebody else's video, you know what I'm saying, for the purpose of teaching. Okay, here it goes. Teaching history. No, this isn't what I'm looking for either, y'all. I apologize. I tried to have some stuff already ready. I don't. I didn't. Cause you know the bills just be going anywhere. Okay, cool. We'll stick to Wiki, and that's. I guess that's why people use Wikipedia. I guess I'm starting to find this out right now. People use Wikipedia because it's I don't know. Now the term occult sciences. Remember, I keep using that term. Remember, I say y'all, I'm studied in all the sciences. I say I study through the degrees, the different sciences, the different schools of thoughts. You know what I'm saying? It's just terminology coming from y'all. I try to keep. I want my subscribers to know the terminology so no one else can come through and fool you, making themselves. What am I trying to do? I want you all to know the terminologies and the terms and stuff so we won't get a snake oil salesman to come through the community with his fancy lingo and his talks and terms and behoove the people or bedazzle the people, or you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm really teaching you all like terms and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That master builders use. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are unfamiliar with these terms, and we're breaking them down, y'all. Just tools. I'm just giving y'all tools. Now, look, the term occult sciences was used in the 16th century to refer to astrology, alchemy, and natural magic. Okay, cool. The 16th century is the 1500s. Okay, cool. The term occultism emerged in the 19th century, so in the 1800s. Century France, where it became associated with various French esoteric groups connected to Eliphas Levi. Remember, I just brung him up. Born Alphonse Louis Constant, was a French occult author and ceremonial magician. You know what I'm saying? I remember I brung him up earlier. And Papist. Look, Gerard and Anaclet Vincent Icos, whose esoteric pseudonym was Papist, was the Spanish-born French physician, hypnotist, and popularizer of occultism who founded the modern Martinist order. Now, in 1875 was introduced into the English language by English is a West Germanic language that was first spoken in early medieval England, eventually became a global lingua franca. It is named after the Angles, one of the Germanic tribes that migrated to the area of Great Britain that later took their name as England. Both names derived from Anglic. Okay, but listen to this, y'all. Y'all know Chief Sebi renamed English as a universal trade language and saying that it didn't come from where they say it did. And I'll show and prove that one of these days. Now listen. By esoterist Helena Vlatsky. Look, y'all see right here, look. I already have this up for you all. Theosophy. Helena Vlatsky is, look, here go her name right here. Helena Vlatsky. And Henry Steele Olcott. I've read all of their books. All of them. You know what I'm saying? I've read all of their books. So, you know what I'm saying? I know what their school of thought teaches and stuff. Now, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, you all. Pardon me, pardon self. Yeah. She wrote The Secret Doctrine, the Theosophy, the Ocean of Theosophy, and all those type of books. But anyway, esoterist. And by the way, y'all, I am an esoterist, which y'all can tell from all my works. You know what I'm saying? I am an esoterist. I like to look esoterist. If you want to know what esotericism is, it's just me hidden knowledge. Every religion, every science on earth. You know, I studied every religion, every major religion and minor religion on the plane we call Earth. I've made it my duty to study. You know what I'm saying? If I haven't studied it, you know what I'm saying, that means I just haven't been able to find it. But I've been searching for it, and let me try this. This is a beautiful chill mix. It's called Boring Work. And I consider my work to be pretty boring. No, I'm playing y'all. But y'all now tuned in to the anomaly of Sebi Illuminati. You know what I'm saying? It's current conductor, Chief Sebi Indigenous. Hiya, 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 power. Back in the booth. The realist, the noble. Now, um, listen. Now, okay, I almost forgot to share the screen again. Okay, cool. The screen should be shared right about now. Okay, Esoterics by Helena Blavatsky. Throughout the 20th century, the term was used idiosyncratically, idiosyncratically. I and by the way, y'all, if y'all hear me like stumble over words, it's because I'm trying to pronounce it because I've read these words, but who uses this word in a sentence? I've never said, hey, it's idiosyncratically. You know what I'm saying? That's so dumb. By a range, but I've read the word before. By a range of different authors, but by the 21st century was commonly employed, including by academic scholars of esotericism, to refer to a range of esoteric currents that developed in the mid 19th century in their descendants. Occultism is thus often used to categorize such esoteric traditions as spiritualism, as theosophy, as anthro anthroposophy. And I'm gonna go through and read what these are: the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. I used to get their newspapers. Now listen. Spiritualism is a religious movement based on the belief that the spirits of the dead exist and have both the ability and the inclination to communicate with the living. The afterlife or the spirit world is seen by spiritualists not as a static place, but as one in which spirits, that's all it's given us. Now, theosophy is a religion established in the, see, I wouldn't call theosophy a religion. You know what I'm saying? I never got a but anyway, theosophy is a religion established in the United States during the late 19th century. It was founded primarily by the Russian immigrant Helena Blavatsky, or H.P. Blavatsky, and draws its beliefs predominantly from Blavatsky's. Dude, I just been talking with no sound on. Wow. Wow. I was wondering why people was leaving. Now listen, anyway, it doesn't matter. I do it every stream. Then listen, the 5-pointed star, what I was saying is that within the Moorish Holy Quran, within the Moorish literature from Noble Drew Ali, you have the questionnaire. You know what I'm saying? The questionnaire, he asks which flag is the Moorish. And they say it is a red flag with a green pointed star on it. And he says, what do those points represent? And they say love, look at this, love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. But look at here, this isn't Moors. We have fives, which is dumb. We see the star, we see the love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Why do you have to write the number 5 with the S? That's dumb. Most gang members aren't very smart. By the way, not talking down, I am, or was, or is a gang member myself. Now listen. Blood, BLLOD. Now, look like I seen some Hoover. I see some Hoovers up here. Nope. I thought they said HCG. It says Southside. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. We see some more LK stuff. We see this is a folk. You see they made the 6-point star into a G and a D. Hold on real fast. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I wish I would have known the mic was muted a little earlier. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay. I probably get shot. I can read this letter. But you know what I'm saying? I don't want to get shot for telling y'all what this letter says. So, but this is some gang writing, you know what I'm saying? And they tag the letters and use symbols, you know what I'm saying, within the letter, you know what I'm saying? But where I work, I see stars all day. Oh yeah, indeed. Where you work at, John? Look, your BGD, your Avalon Gangster Crip, your Playboy Gangster Crips, your Compton Crips, your 90 Gangsters or West Coast Crips, your Piru Blood, your Raymond Avenue Crips, your East Coast Crip, your Main Street Crip, your Harlem Godfather Crips. I never heard of Harlem Godfathers. I heard of Harlem 90s. Harlem. The Harlem 30s. Just point out a few more. You see the wings. They put these wings. Those are the wings of Horus. And then look, they even incorporate an anarchy sign. Wow, gangbangers will just grab stuff from anywhere, won't they? Okay, we see some. Okay. See the X and the 4 with the 4 dots. This 4 dots. Threat says get 3 dots. Norteños, which means the 14s, the flacas, they get 4. Hopefully I got my mic on. I'm flipping my mic. They drop them on the floor and flip the chairs up. All else, Bonefish Grill cleaning up after them people. I guess they trying to intimidate me. I ain't fast. In the Jewish town or that. Oh, really? This is the weakest vibration music I've ever played. Let me get some better vibration music on here. Let's see what this talking about. I be needing my vibrations to stay pure. Wow, we really see it here. You got your CK, you got your blood, you got your CK, you got your blood, love, crap, killer. Wow. You got your love. It's a more to the insane family. Love to the my heart or love to the insane family. Now, this would interest me, right? I want to play this one video. Oh shoot, I exited out of Solomon's key or clavis. Now I'm gonna have to take it off screen share for now. So y'all gonna be looking at me typing for a second because I don't wanna get copyrighted, claimed or whatnot. But I'm looking for this video of Willie Lloyd. Let me make sure it's the right one, y'all, before I play it.
And Willie Lloyd rolled down on him.
Gonna hold it up.
Okay, this is the one.
Church. And love.
Yeah. Willie Lloyd.
Yeah.
I'm finna mess y'all head up with this one.
He sees Rayful Edmonds. Willie received awards in.
At the conclusion of this series here, like everybody's head, I think they got a ritual site underground, no cap. They probably do. That's the type of stuff they do, brother, man. Can y'all see my screen? Let me know if y'all can see my screen. I'm gonna press play. Okay, y'all can see it. In Blackopedia, the comprehensive study of black criminology.
Chicago, one of the most gangster cities America has to offer, home of some of the most notorious gangsters to ever really be just that, gangster. A city where organization means structure and rules are made to be law, a place where those very laws are enforced by means of a gun, and the littlest of men will probably blast the biggest of guns. In this Blacklopedia episode, we bring you Willie Lloyd, the self-proclaimed King of Kings. Willie Lloyd was a man who stood as a giant in stature, but one of them little-ass niggas who would blow your ass away.
If somebody say Willie Lloyd, you think he's niggas like 7 feet tall, but he's probably really like 5
He said one of them little ass niggas
that
that blow your ass away.
He carried a big stick with him.
On the streets, Willie carried a big stick indeed. Thought by some to have a Napoleon complex, Willie was all work. A testament of his work was the 1971 conviction of a Davenport, Iowa police officer. With the accusation of killing a cop, Willie was found guilty of murder and sentenced to 15 years in prison. An inmate of the state, but still a king, there would be rules that even a king had to follow.
While incarcerated, Lloyd wrote the Amalgamated Order of Lordism, 61 pages obtained by ABC7 that detailed the Vice Lord command structure in the prisons and on the streets.
How can a nigga be in a motherfucking gang? And as far as I know, most gangs got rules. Okay, and they got laws that they go by. And if you know what your laws is in your gang, you wouldn't be doing half the shit that you're doing now because your laws tell you not to go do them. Point blank, period.
You gotta know your thing. You can't be running around saying you this and that. You don't even know where this shit came from. You know what I'm saying? You got to know your nigga. Yeah, that's one thing. Like a lot of the shit that's going on in the street, it's like way different in jail. Like my man was saying, like they still be on that shit.
That's the foundation that they laid. That's what you had to do. What no, you don't know. You got to know because else you couldn't be in that mob. You know how you gonna say that you're a part of this here and you don't even know where you're coming from. That's your foundation. So you got to know your lick. If you didn't know your lick, then you get on over there and you ain't one of us yet because you don't know your lick yet. And if you went to jail, you most definitely was gonna know is you gonna have, you know, them glasses you got on. Let me see them. I'm gonna show you that's what you wear. You gonna wear some of them too.
Now, knowing your literature, your K, as we used to call it, your knowledge. They call it your K. You got to know your literature, man. These people question you. It's just like Freemasonry. It's set up, because it is Freemasonry in a way. It's set up where they got question and answer, a series of question and answers you got to know. So you can't just fake like you're a gang member. I mean, you can in some places, but in most places where there's other gang members, especially when you're dealing with the peoples and folks nations, you know what I'm saying? You got to know your lit. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and press play.
Know your lit. You couldn't be down if you didn't know your lit. Period.
Willie had become a vice lord back in 1962 at the tender age of 12. With the knowledge of vice lord literature embedded in his brain and a heart cold as ice, he quickly rose to the ranks to become chief. As with any good leader, Willie recited the literature of the lords and mandated its members to education, teaching oneself by going to school.
I was coming up in it, talking about we had to go to school. Ain't no coming out on the block talking about doing nothing. You ain't in school, they catch you outside, you ain't in school, they motherfuckers chasing you down, beating your ass. Get in school, that's what's happening. On the real, now, man, now motherfucker be like, shit, shorty get up, backpack and everything, he finna go to school, he going straight on the block. Motherfucker, first thing motherfucker do, dish him out son, hey, get some money, instead of telling him to read a book.
See, in jail, you got to be down for your mom because ain't no place to go. So you're going to be more loyal to what you got to be in as to the guys on the street, whereas that you be like, well, man, I don't even feel like fucking with that shit right now until actually when they need it or they around a group of their guys. But in jail, ain't no running from the mob. Nigga, you got to be there. Ain't no if and a but. So that's where you catch your more hardened guys at. You know, super duper this or super duper that. You know, that's how that goes.
While other organizations were feuding, the lords managed to gain strength. The vice lords and Willie were strengthening ranks, with soldiers that would be ready to kill at the drop of a dime. Loyalty was unquestionable, and rank was surely undeniable.
What would you do for Willie? Yeah, I would die for him, kill for him, rob for him, steal for him. Go to jail for him, too.
As with anything, turmoil was about to show its ugly face and create a rumble from within. Willie's organization continued to grow, but Willie himself grew even bigger. Willie could and would instill fear in many. In fact, so many that he began to extort all. Willie himself said, if a guy is making $5,000, then I'm going to have at least 1,000. Plain and simple.
Any motherfucker who around when it was in his motherfucking heyday, saying that the man wasn't down, he wasn't the beast in line. I don't give a fuck who it was. They was on the west side of Chicago, and Willie Lord rolled down on him, and he was on some bullshit, and then you had to lower it.
No, you know what was happening. Shit, hey, it is what it is.
And that ain't taking kudos from nobody. It's just that how dude came at a motherfucker, man. It's just how it was.
That's real shit, man. That's real shit. Believe it.
Willie stayed true to his word. He talked the talk and walked the walk. But in these streets, shit changes. Everything changes. And it was time for a new lord. A lord who would oppose Willie, challenge him by means of a bullet. 1986. Willie Lloyd is released from Logan Correctional Center for the murder of the police officer. The vice lords have eagerly awaited his return. He is met by 5 limos and returned to the Lord streets in grandiose style. His celebration is a celebration that includes women, drugs, and liquor. But this celebration also includes what most do not: police. They've witnessed his release and filmed it. They've also planted their first snitch. Willie would undergo constant scrutiny from police for years to come. To Willie, it came with the game. However, what didn't come with the game for him was death, or at least he thought. But he thought wrong, because on March 26, 1993, there would be a first attempt on Willie's life. According to police reports, Willie had taken a high-ranking member's brother of the Vice Lords hostage and was attempting to extort him for some money in his car. Unknown to Willie, he had taken the wrong one. And on March 27, 1993, in a retaliation attempt, 2 gunmen opened fire on a car thought to be driven by Willie. As his luck may have it, this was the first of several murderous attempts Willie would survive. With a murder attempt on his life, Willie would feel the heat and prepare to start his own fire. Unhurt, but yet phased, the gunplay played earlier let Willie know shit was real. Willie answered this real call by moving in silence and tearing shit up. For the next few years, Willie was a monster.
Police and prosecutors say that during Lloyd's quarter-century as gang leader, Vice Lord drug deals, extortion, and other crimes led...
Okay, I just want to chime in and say, real quick. I want to chime in and just say, man, Willie Lloyd was an example of someone who just took what he. Willie Lloyd was a prime example of somebody who just literally took that title of chief, that title of leader, that title of commandment. He wasn't an agent or anything, and that's why they kept on trying to kill Willie Lloyd. I've always liked Willie Lloyd. I've always known about him. I've always studied up on Willie Lloyd, and I've even read the books he wrote. The little anyway, y'all. But let's just check it out.
Led to thousands of homicides.
Willie and his organization, the Vice Lords, was so deadly in fact that the Austin District Police Commander Leroy O'Shield declared that every murder committed in the 15th District could be linked directly to Willie Lloyd. Talk about putting in work, Willie put in overtime.
Willie Lloyd was just a little Indian like Noble Drew Ali. He was a little tiny guy.
With every murder committed, Willie and his Vice Lords grew in legend. Unlike legends of other cities, like New York's Alpo or Washington, D.C.'s Rayful Edmonds, Willie received awards and accolades for gangster, not snitching. The air in Chicago bred breaths of air, just like
brains.
That. Actually, as crazy as it seems, the shit there was real. Take, for example, Willie getting an actual award for Gangster of the Year.
Oh, I like this part right here, you all.
Trophy to Willie Lloyd, the King of Kings in 2001 Macklin and player ball. Give it up. Come on down, Willie Lloyd. Willie Lloyd. Come on down, Church. Give me $3 for flashing the residuals to you, Church.
Yeah, shout out to the players and the gangsters. Watch what this joker say.
I want to thank Bishop Warren, Prince Simo, and all the players up here. Yeah. And gangsters.
Yeah, and gangsters.
Ladies.
This is what I want to say, y'all. Like, there was different, you know what I'm saying? Just like how they had different sects, S-E-C-T, or different guilds. You see them talking about the thieves guilds, the carpenters guilds, the stonemasons guild or whatnot, the thieves guild. You know what I'm saying? That's just how being a player or being a hustler or being a gangster, or you get what I'm saying? There are different stations within society and culture and stuff. And this guy right here, this little guy right here is an example of, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, they gave him that award, but really, in all actuality, he just walked up in there. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even associate, pimps and players don't associate with gangsters. You know what I'm saying? Pimps and players don't associate with gangsters. And he just walked up in there, you know what I'm saying? And they gave him award, Gangster of the Year. Anyway, check this out.
I want to thank Bishop Warren, Prince Semo, and all the players up here. Yeah. And gangsters. Yeah. Ladies, this is my first time being able to make one of these balls, but I'm glad to be here. I'm not going to hold it up. Church, and love.
Poppin', Jack. Yeah. Congratulations, Willie Lord.
Anybody in Chicago knew of Willie's legacy, but everybody wouldn't accept it. Willie had started to decline in legend due to his rumored drug use. In addition, there was now a new generation of niggas on the streets. Young boys who ain't give a fuck about that legendary shit. Little niggas who had different sets of rules. Their rules that were governed by money. And anything other than that would make them say, fuck you.
Like how shit is now, niggas don't rotate like they did back in the day. Like a lot of shit that's going on now, it couldn't be done, you know what I'm saying? And you got niggas, like the younger niggas, they wildin' now, and they ain't got no more,
No
discipline, no respect, no none of that shit. And they ain't going shit.
They don't give a fuck.
Ain't no fighting.
These little niggas see these guys out here getting this money, and they want to be like them or try to get the reputation that these older guys had, but they don't know what these older guys went through to get what they got or doing what they did. And all thing and they look at this, they listen to this motherfucking music, and they sit down and they figure, nigga, I got me a clock. I ain't taking no arguments. Gonna push a nigga shit back no matter what and keep on going.
It's 2003. Chicago ain't the same Chicago it was during the days of Willie's prime. The vice lords are still strong, but there are factions. There are the conservative vice lords, traveler vice lords, mafia insane vice lords, the unknown vice lords, and several more. The man who made himself king of kings is older, wiser, and according to the newspapers, changed. His message now is one that denounces the very thing that made him, gangbanging. There will be publicized debates on his intentions and whether or not he changed. Willie himself swore he was the old Willie no more. Someone somewhere may not have believed him. Word on the street varied from Willie being still an extortionist to a juvenile savior. In any event, however one felt, there would be a recorded fourth and final attempt on his life. As Willie walked down the West Side Street, the air would be parted by that of a bullet, whose path lay straight into that of Willie's body. The intended destination of the shell, filled with lead, was meant to be final. Luckily for Willie Lloyd, August 20th, 2003 would not be the day he would die, but the day he would be reborn. The fight Willie had fought for the streets would turn into a fight for freedom from gangs and freedom from his sentence in a wheelchair.
Tonight's special segment, an ABC 7 exclusive with Willie Lloyd, a former gang leader who says he was nearly killed for speaking against the kind of life he once led. Lloyd was a longtime leader of the Vice Lords, the oldest and largest street gang on Chicago's West Side. ABC 7's Charles Thomas joins us with the message Lloyd wants to spread now about life in a gang. Charles?
Ron, for most of the past 35 years, the notorious Vice Lords gang was ruled from various prisons by convicted cop killer Willie Lloyd. But Lloyd, who survived an assassination attempt in 2003, is speaking out again against the organized criminals who terrorize Chicago neighborhoods. We visited Lloyd in another state, where he is being treated for his wounds and hiding from those who might still want him dead.
Gang life is not anything to be glorified.
Willie Earl Lloyd, who spent over half his life in state and federal penitentiaries, is now imprisoned by his own body. Lloyd is the 55-year-old, he says retired, Supreme Chief of the almighty Vice Lord Nation.
That's right, the king.
Says he quit the Vice Lords and became an outspoken critic of gang life. He believes his attackers included some of his former henchmen.
They felt I was threatening to their way of life.
But Lloyd would...
If it's in joining a gang, I seen myself as Dr. Frankenstein, the monster I created. It turned on me.
Lloyd told me he was never replaced as Supreme Chief and that the Vice Lords are now many small gangs operating independent of each other. Ron Cathy, Chicago police never arrested anyone for the 2003 assassination attempt.
It's muted. Okay, thank you, bro. Thank you so much. I'm glad I looked down at the phone. My bad, my mic is muted. Anyway, for those that don't know me, we're coming to the end of the segment. This is actually part 2. We already did a segment earlier today. We're coming to the end of this segment, but we just watched a clip from Willie Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? And it was a quick clip, man. And I feel for the brother Willie Lloyd, right? Because this series, right? I made this series not only to bring awareness to the occultic nature of gangs and stuff like that. I also wanted to bring awareness to how the power of the so-called black in America, the so-called Latin in America, and how it's used and harnessed for negativity instead of for good. You know what I'm saying? But not only just that, I wanted to show how our youth and our people are used against themselves, used against each other. You know what I'm saying? Through these Freemasonic and occultic gangs and stuff like that. And with the Willie Lloyd situation, we see that Willie Lloyd, he ran his section in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be bringing back up Willie Lloyd because he's one of my favorites. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my favorites. Willie Lloyd, Jeff Ford, Larry Hoover, Stanley Tookie Williams, all of those guys. You know what I'm saying? We're going to touch on all of those guys. And where they wanted these movements to go and where they went are totally opposites. Willie Lloyd tried to, if you notice, you're going to notice this with our people, right? You're going to notice this with Jeff Ford. You're going to notice this with Larry Hoover. You're going to notice this with Stanley Tookie Williams. Whenever a king, and we're going to call these men like they are, they're kings. Whenever one of these kings choose to steer their kingdom or their group of followers or people or their tribe, notice that Willie Lloyd actually called his people, he called himself the chief, the supreme chief, because he knew that he was leading a tribe. He had united a tribe. You know what I'm saying? So these kings, right, these chiefs, all of them, whenever they try to steer away from the gang violence and the drug dealing and the murder, the unnecessary violence, that they're immediately hit with the RICO Act, or they are immediately tried to get assassinated or killed in some kind of way, form, and fashion. Immediately. You know what I'm saying? So when Willie Lloyd tried to step out, oh, this is another thing, getting involved in politics. If you are a leader, like, for example, if you are a black leader, let's say, even right here on social media, let's say I had got a following of 100,000 subscribers, right? Let's say I had 100,000 subscribers and I could get my subscribers to vote a certain way or something, they're going to come kill me. You know what I'm saying? They're going to come kill me. They're going to defamate my character. They're going to make me come up missing or something like that. That's what the government does to leaders who want to be more than just rich or more than just a warmonger, or you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be used anymore. You want to steer your people towards the right action, or you want to try to unite blacks under some kind of banner to do good. All that's going to get you is dead, in jail, RICO Act, or something. That's the only thing that's going to get you. Do you get what I'm saying? And then you look at the anomaly, which is Louis Farrakhan. You look at Louis Farrakhan, who has been leading the Nation of Islam for all these years, and you see that, yeah, he's leading them, but where is he leading them to? They look like the same Nation of Islam who was there when Elijah Muhammad was alive to me, the same Nation of Islam who's been around since 1930s. You know what I'm saying? That's because he's not leading them anywhere. He's united them. He's gathered them under one black banner. But in all actuality, he's not using that. He's not using them in politics. He's not using them in different aspects. And why is that? Because he knows, you know what I'm saying? He's a Prince Hall. You know what I'm saying? Just point blank period. I'm going to keep it 100. And that's why I brung up Noble Ali's people being misled by Prince Hall Freemasons. Once the leader is gone, Prince Hall Freemasons come in and try to gather. They infiltrate that group where you get COINTELPRO. So over this series, we're going to be going into COINTELPRO. We're going to be going into paid informants, undercovers. We're going to be talking about all these type people, all these people that affected our people. You know what I'm saying? All these ones that infiltrated our groups and stuff. But anyway, much love to everyone who came and seen this video. Much love to everyone that's still in the chat. You know what I'm saying? It's Chief Sebi Indigenous. Make sure you subscribe to Sebi the Last Avatar and subscribe to Chief Sebi Indigenous right here, this channel that you're on. It's much love, it's peace. I'm finna go ahead and get up off this one. I didn't build for enough. You know what I'm saying? We got a better understanding. This is the second introduction. We're going to call this one the second introduction, y'all. So we ain't even started the course yet, the lessons yet. We just breaking down some rudimentary stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's deep, but it's rudimentary. This build went for almost 3 hours. The last one went for 3 hours. So I think we're doing pretty good. Anyway, it's much love, it's peace to everyone, y'all. Shout out to the real ones, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the tribe. Shout out to everyone. Hi, bow. Back in the booth. Chief Sebi Indigenous, the realist, the noble. Any questions or anything, y'all just comment down below. Salute to you, Chief. John Mount John. Anyone contact me on Instagram. If you don't have my Instagram, I'm finna drop it in the chat for the last time. And John Mount John, I'm finna come, I gotta charge my device. When I charge my phone, I'll come build with you on Instagram, bro. Come chop it up with you, catch up with you. But anyway, y'all, if no one has any specific questions, I'm gone, y'all. We finna go. Anyway, appreciate y'all for coming. Any jewels that you got, y'all got permission to screen record anything out of any of my series, screen record it and share it. You know what I'm saying? Much love, peace. Salute to everyone.